Welcome back to the Artist Access. I am here with my next guest of the evening, a young lady who I ran across on Instagram, and I caught her performing, and I've been following her page, and she's phenomenal. Has a beautiful voice. Uh, so I had to reach out and get on the show. So we are here with the lovely Miss Kimora. How are you
Hi,
doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So is Kimora is your real name?
That is my real name.
Okay. Okay. She said I'm gonna use my real name as my artist name. I did that
Yeah.
too for a minute. Yeah.
I was going to go with an artist name.
Mhm.
It was a play off my name. It was Kim, and then in parentheses, all caps, it was Aura, Aura. And I had that.
That's
set,
fire though.
I know. I
I'm
had
trying to
that.
tell you.
I had that set in stone for so many years. But before I released my first song, and I had to put my name in there, I was like, I went to my mom, like, Mom, I don't feel good about it anymore. And she was like, let people know your name.
Right.
And I was like, right. Because she told me that when I was like in second grade, because I let people pronounce my name wrong. And she said, it might not be a big deal now, but people, that's calling you out your name.
Right.
And
Right.
so once she said that, I was like, it felt like the artist name, this is just for me personally, it felt like the artist name was separating from me as a person. And music is Kimora. Bad dancing is Kimora. Everything is Kimora. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'm Kimora, and that's how you'll know me.
Yes, what's up? So do you know what your name means?
My mother says it meant, she said it had no meaning when she named me.
I guarantee you, Komora means something. We're gonna find out today.
I guess
We're gonna Google it. Yeah, yeah. Look, for years I wanted to know what my name mean. Right, I'm talking about as a kid. I'm like, it gotta mean something. It looked like something, right? Mm-hmm. And I found out a friend of mine. He saw me one time. A guy I went to high school with, and he saw me. He was like, "Hey man, I know what your name mean. Your name mean your name mean the light." I'm like, "Wow, my name mean the light." And like before I found it out, I was kind of already always writing rhymes and referring to myself as the light. So when he told me that, I'm like, "Wow, that's what's up, man."
Wow.
Yeah, but I guarantee you, your name means something.
It gotta mean something.
Oh yeah. But that's like that's the power of names and words. Like, and once you name whatever that name is, like you really embody the meaning of that.
Right.
Like you'd be surprised at how the vibration of that frequency, it's really you.
Right. It really is.
Yeah.
And if there ain't no meaning, I'll make one.
Oh yeah, you making it right now. You know what I'm talking about? Look. So when did you discover that you had this beautiful voice, Miss Kimora?
Well, I always like to sing. It runs in the family, especially on my dad's side. Everybody sings.
Okay.
And so as a kid, I would always like walk up on the stage in church and just start singing randomly.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until, I guess, really middle school, people heard me singing just to myself. And they're like, oh my gosh, you know how to sing. I was like, I do?
Right.
And so basically, I didn't really take it too seriously until high school. And I saw, like, that's when I really was on social media and all that.
Yeah.
And these kids my age, I think when Billie Eilish became a star, I was like, she barely older than me. I was like, I can do that too. And so I really started taking it seriously. And I guess through the validation of others, I found some confidence in my own voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then, praying and all that, I'm like, if this is for me, it'll be for me. And that's kind of where I set in stone.
Yeah. So how long you kind of been in it now?
Making music, I hadn't
Yeah.
released my first song until last year.
Okay.
But I've been writing music since middle school. At first, it was a way to just write.
Right.
Like, because it was just something I liked writing. I was
Right.
definitely no poet, but I loved just writing how I felt. So a lot of my songs were real sad.
Right.
until like I met Journey, who you had here as well. She really pushed me to release that song and just be an artist. Don't
Right.
just have
Right.
art and don't showcase it.
Right. Right. So so you write your own, you write lyrics, you write songs.
Yes, I'm
So you
songwriter.
don't think that's poetry?
I think it's a form of poetry.
It's a form of poetry, right.
But I don't think I have the skill of, the true poets who can just say their words.
Right.
I think my words only sound good sung.
I bet you can do poetry. I bet you
I'd
can.
love to do.
I'm telling you.
My goal is to do as much as I can.
Right.
Like I said, I'm a bad dancer, but I can learn to dance. Like I want to be good at everything. I have no limits.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because poetry is expression. It's just how you feel, right? So I was doing music first, and a lot of my poems, when I started doing poetry, was lyrics to songs, and I just spit them with no beat in the poetry form. And so it's the same. It's really the same thing. That's why I say acting. If you do music, poetry, you're an actor too. Because I believe all of the arts are kind of connected in some kind of way.
Yeah,
You know
definitely.
Yeah.
No,
And you'll
I
be
agree.
surprised. If you could do one of them, you could do all of them pretty much. Yeah, for real.
Okay, I'll try to give it a shot.
Think
I'll
about it.
think
Look.
about it. I'll think about it.
Yeah. So how do you like? So since you've been recording, how do you like that experience of getting in the booth and hearing yourself on the playback?
So I record at home all my music.
Yeah.
And so when I first really started recording
Did your voice sound funny to you at first when you heard yourself?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I was like, what do these people mean I can sing? I sound trash.
Right.
Yeah, I tried to learn the mixing and mastering and all that stuff on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time, for a song I have called I Feel You with Journey, I went into the booth with her producer. And that was a crazy experience. It was uncomfortable. It was emotional because it felt like I was not doing it right. And going in there with her having so much experience and the people around me, it was too new. And I was like, I don't think this is for me. And then her producer, he was like, we got to break you out of that bedroom shell. Like, you need to get up and sing. And I think just getting into that made me a little bit more comfortable in doing it in my own bedroom still. Just standing up, because I sit down and sing. I'll be like, la, 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 la.
Yeah.
That's it.
You record sitting down? Are you trying to break you out of that?
Yeah, I record singing down.
If you feel comfortable sitting down recording, do it how you feel comfortable. There are people that do it like that. There are professionals that sit down in the booth and record. They even sit down on stage while they're performing. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel comfortable like that, hey, stick to what you feel comfortable with. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do that.
Yeah.
And I gotta get better at it.
Oh yeah.
Elevating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the more you do it, you'll constantly elevate and get better. It's really just about the consistency and just keep doing it and studying it and just all those things that comes along with it. You know. Yeah, just gotta dive all the way in there. You know. And stay out your head. You gotta stay out your head. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
But I've heard your voice. You got it. You feel me? You trust me. You got it. You got look. Your voice so smooth with talking. You was meant to do this. You were born to do it because your talking voice is smooth. You feel me? I'm trying to tell you. So, like, share that gift. You feel me? Yeah, I'm big on people sharing their gifts. You know, yeah.
I think it's a great thing that you started doing this.
Yeah.
It's the first opportunity I've had to do something like this.
This your first interview?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Look at Kimora out here making big moves.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thank you for this.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. I think it's
appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. And you only like people gonna see this, and they're gonna have there's other young artists that want to sing and do what you're doing, and when they hear your story, you're gonna give them the confidence to start doing it too.
Right.
That's the power in in presenting whatever you have. It's like what it does is the people that's still watching, as they watching, you're unlocking something within them,
Right.
and lighting their fire. You know what I'm saying? And they begin to start to share the gifts that they have.
Yeah.
And so the more we share our gifts, the more we help others start to share their gift, and it just keeps on going.
Right.
Keeps on going.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,